Today I'm going to teach you how to create a magazine in Flipboard. There are two ways to create magazines, but before I get started, I want to teach you the purpose for creating a magazine. A magazine is used to hold stories or curate stories on a specific topic of interest to you. So, for example, when I look at the cover stories on the front page here, I can see, if I go into school libraries, stories on this topic. These stories are curated into a magazine called School Libraries. So now we're going to create our own magazines. If I come up to the top right-hand corner, I can see a red ribbon. I click on that red ribbon and it will show you your profile. Within my profile, I have several magazines already listed here. Actually, 9 in fact. I want to start a new magazine. I can click New, and I can create a magazine by titling it. What I want to search or create a magazine on is desserts. So I'm going to label my magazine Desserts. I could put a description below, or I can make it public or private. Once I have my magazine set and labeled, I can push Create. Now I have a magazine for desserts. It's time to now go collect stories for my magazines. I'm going to click off of the profile, and up in the search bar, I'm going to write the word desserts. I find that the simplest way to search for stories that is not overwhelming is to search by topic. It will then narrow it if I want specific things. I do not want specific things. I would like to simply search dessert. Now I will get stories on desserts. Ooh, this looks like a great recipe idea. I'm going to push the plus sign, and now I can add it to my desserts folder. I'm sorry, not my desserts folder, my desserts magazine, and push add. I could keep searching for other stories that are current in the news, and I can push add, and it will add it to my desserts. Once I have finished, I can go back to my profile, look in my dessert magazine, which I love, by the way, and I can flip through the pages and see my articles. If I want to enjoy that article and read it further, I can just tap on it. To get back, I push the back arrow up in the top corner, and now I'm back to my cover stories. I can also do it another way. If I want to add a magazine, let's say I wanted to search stories on weddings because my sister's getting married, I can search. I could search under topics again, or I can look at other magazines that people have created. I might want to search magazines this time instead of by topics. So I'm going to look at other people's magazines that they've created. I can flip through them. Ooh, I really wanted to get some good hairstyles for my sister's wedding. So I'm going to push the plus sign, and notice I do not have a magazine yet for wedding stories. So I'm going to click on New Magazine. I'm going to put Wedding Ideas, Create. It's now created. I'm going to push Done, and I'm going to flip this article to put it into my Wedding Ideas and push Add. Now it is in there. I can continue to search for different ideas, push the plus sign, flip this story into my magazine, and push add. I can continue to do this and fill my magazines full of stories. If I also wanted to follow this, I could push follow, and now on my cover stories you will see I can always have access to this magazine, and I can see what they're adding for stories into their current magazine. So that's two ways that you can add magazines to your profile. Here you will see my wedding one, and I can flip through and see all the stories I have flipped into my magazine. They're now curated so that I have access to them at any time, all in one